Hello everyone, welcome back to my video, Capri spilling the tea lifestyle tips. And today I wanted to talk to you guys about how I started my business, not during the pandemic, but how actually the pandemic helped me during the crazy time. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Capri spilling the tea lifestyle tips. And today I wanted to talk to you guys about how the pandemic helped me in my business. Stay tuned. So today I wanted to talk to you guys about how the pandemic helped my business and how it helped me with my business growing and how it hindered me just a little bit but not too much, and how I made well over $1,000 in my PMG business. So as most of you guys know that have been rocking with me for a minute, I do run my own business, spiritual business, and it's a PMG business. Y'all may see Junior in the background. I am home. Y'all know I'm home in the morning, so y'all gonna see him in the background a little bit. But anyways, just to throw that disclaimer out there. But I do run my own spiritual business in my home. It's called Pisces Moon Goddess, and all the links are down below. But I was packing some orders, and I wanted to just come on here since I did make like a part 1 video on the pandemic and how it hurt us and how it helped us. But now I wanted to talk about my business solely. So I do have another small business. It's called Couponing with Capri. And basically it's based off of my financial and how I assist you. I'm just like your therapist for your money, watching your coins for you, helping you budget, helping you save. Now that business grew. I think I got about well over $800 with that business, but with Pisces Moon Goddess, I got well over $1,000 because at the time, everybody seemed like they were on this spiritual journey, and they were home with their loved ones more, and their mental was, now they were actually able to sit with themselves, and their mentals went to like an absolute, high. So they're just like, okay, I see I need to do some work. I need to do a little shadow work, maybe it's me, So yes, my PMG business shot through the roof. So I was just packing some orders, and I wanted to show you guys like basically what I sell. So I do sell the 40 chime candles. They do come in different colors here. And if you're anything spiritual, then you know about the colors of the candles. I'll put it to the side. The colors of the candles, the meaning, the days of the week, whoop-de-whoop-de-woo. I also sell the citrine necklace. And I also have amethyst and clear quartz necklace. Of course, it will not be a spiritual business if I did not sell incense. You know your girl. This is mainly what people purchase from me, is my incense, because they smell so good. And also, once again, it would not be a spiritual business if your girl did not come through with the Florida water. Okay? And I also have like my box where I keep everything at. So right now I have the box here, and that's just like where I have most of like my majority of my incense and stuff like that, candles, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop-de-woo. And I think that's it for this order because I only brought out one order. So when it comes down to my business, I really did not think it was going to take a turn for the worse because of COVID. I really thought that it was going to kind of do the same, maybe go down a little bit. So let's talk about the way that it hindered my business just a TT. So it hindered my business just a TT only because some people were laid off, y'all. Like some people, like I said in my first video, they were laid off, doors were closed. So, if you're laid off, of course, you're not able to purchase anything. You're just focusing on your bills. You're not focusing on nothing else except bills and food to survive. So I understood that. So I was just like, it may take a little turn, but like I said before, people that were laid off was getting unemployment. and they were getting more money on unemployment than what they were getting working. Some people. So that was like I said like a like. That was like, okay, so it took a little dip, but it went back up soon as people started getting their unemployment. And if you check out my site, and I'll put it somewhere out over here, my items are definitely not that much. So it wasn't like I dipped down low. It took a little scoop. I'm gonna say that's what it did. It didn't take a dip. It took a scoop, if that. Not, and it definitely didn't take a plunge. It just took a little scoop, and then it kept on selling on. So I was like, okay. So I started adding more things to the shop, promoting more, still doing my basic as if there was never a pandemic. And then I started looking on my social media, and I saw that there were so many people starting businesses during the pandemic. And what they were doing was they were thinking smart. They were taking their unemployment money, hopefully after they pay bills and got grocery, they were taking their unemployment money, and they were actually, y'all, here come Junior. Go with Sissy. What you got on your face? I'm sorry, y'all. Go to Sissy. Oh, he wants to stay. If you're going to stay, you're going to have to sit down. So they were taking their unemployment money, and they were, making businesses out of just their unemployment money. And it's not hard. It is definitely not hard to do. All you have to do is figure out and this is what I tell people. What do you love or like to do that even if you did not get paid for it, you will still do? That, to me, is your purpose. So let's say you like to do hair. So let's say you like to do hair. Let's say you would do hair even if someone say, I don't even have it all. I got a little something, something. You like, oh, girl, that's okay. As long as you provide the hair, I'll do it for you. That's a skill. That is a skill. So do that. Or let's say you love clothing. Let's say you love dressing people up. And let's say someone say, hey, can you help me? I'm going on a Christmas outing or something. I need a red dress, And you say, okay, well, I'll do it for $10, And you go out and you look for a beautiful dress and they purchase it. Like, if you're one of those, right? Come on, baby. Go to Sissy. So, basically, like, whatever you love to do, whether you don't even have to get paid for it, it's just a passion, then that's the type of business I always tell people to start. A passion business. Why a passion business? Because a passion business does not go anywhere. That's a passion you're going to have for life. That is something that you just ultimately love to do from your heart. But if you're just starting a business for the money, it is not going to work. And believe me, I had to learn the hard way, because I have started plenty businesses for the money, and there were plenty businesses that failed. When it comes down to PMG, Pisces Moon Goddess, I absolutely, when I say absolutely love, like, this is what I'm here for, to bring love and light into the world, a little bit of dark and vengeance, but love and light into the world. I am going to give a backstory on, how I basically came into PMG, but that's going to be like a 30-minute video, and I have to actually sit down and narrow everything down because I don't want it to be too long, about 25 to 30 minutes, but I love PMG. This is what I'm here for. It's tatted. Like, seriously, this is life. And I just feel like the businesses that I started before, I see the difference now between what I started before and PMG. So let me give you guys an example. Back when I was in Atlanta, that's when I first started my YouTube, my YouTubing or YouTube or whatever. And Capri spilling the tea, if I have not told you guys before, that came from me living in Atlanta and me wanting to do gossip on celebrities. And when I first got started, y'all, I stopped. I was like, this is not for me. Because honestly, I'm not a gossiper. I don't be up in people's business like that. It's like if I know something, it's like, okay, and it goes in one ear and out the other. I'm not digging for what they doing or who they with. I'm not doing none of that. Like, that's just too much energy. And with PMG, it's all about conserving your energy for things that need to be conserved for. You know, it's not about just putting all your energy into dramaful things or into gossip. It's about healing and getting yourself good for you and your kids or whatever. It is not about giving your energy to the world, honey, because you will be physically, emotionally drained. So I love the name Capri Spilling the Tea, but I did not like what was behind it. I was like, I'm just not about this life. So as soon as I started, I stopped. So I knew that was not a passion, but I kept the name. So then I started doing pocketbooks, like selling accessories and selling pocketbooks, because at the time I loved pocketbooks like Coach, Dooney and Burke, Fendi, Prada, Michael Kors, you name it, I wanted to sell it. And it was good for a moment in time, but then I was just like, I had so many bags, I didn't even want it no more. I was just over the whole bag thing, because I don't even carry bags no more. As you guys can see, all I carry is this my sister bought me, because I am no longer even a label whore. That's what I call it, a label whore. But it's a cell phone case, and you could carry your cards or whatever on the side. And this is all I really carry, unless I carry like a sash around me. But I'm not even into purses anymore. I have a tote full of purses in my closet. I'm telling you guys, like, I don't even care about that anymore. So look who's back, y'all. I told y'all, we real over here. We real. I'm a whole mother. He got the sock inside the train. But anyway, so I was like, I don't even want to do that anymore. Like, I started selling the bags and stuff like that, but I was to the point I didn't even want to do that anymore. It got like overwhelming to me. And then I had a customer that purchased from me from Africa, and y'all, I'm gonna tell the truth. I'm gonna be honest. The customer that ordered from me in Africa was my stepbrother's aunt, and every bag that I had, I always looked over it. I always sent pictures. Like, look, this is the way the bag look. Do you still want it? Whoop de whoop de woo. Yes, yes, yes. And I think she ordered like 6 bags. And I told her, now whatever USP do, when it gets to you, that's out of my hands. You're going to have to deal with them. But I'm packing it for it won't be messed up. Soon as she got it, she was like, this is falling off. This. I said, well, you're going to have to talk to USP. They're going to have to deal with that, because I don't deal with that, you know. And I don't know at the time if I was wrong for that, because just like I said, I was just starting out in business, but I secured my end. I secured the bag and everything. Okay, I'm just trying to see. I secured the bag and everything. Once it got to her, all of a sudden it's all messed up. And she want her money back. I was like, you know what? This is another thing I can't deal with. I can't deal with the headache with these purses and stuff like that, because nobody else complained. All of a sudden she complained. And I'm not even going to say that over there is poor, because over there is very rich. So I know she had the coins for it. I don't know why she did that, but it is what it is. That was a long time ago. But I was like, I'm not dealing with the headache of it. So anyways, back to the passion. So I just was no longer passionate about that anymore. I was just like, I don't want to deal with the headache. Now, what PMG, totally different. Like, I even use my own products. Like, I use Florida water religiously. Florida water can be used, look at me y'all, shameless plug. Florida water can be used as a sanitizer for your clothes, a sanitizer for your body. You put a little bit in your tub, put a little bit in your clothes. You can burn this as an oil, but it's a liquid. And it smells so good, y'all. Really, really good. Incense, we all know what incense are used for. Come on, get into it. You know what I'm saying? Citrine is known to bring money in. I even have a citrus tree over here. Like, I'm so passionate about learning about these things. And I have been on this spiritual journey for a minute. When I say a minute, of a minute. But I have always felt passionate about PMG. Not not just PMG, but just like spiritual, period. I have always felt passionate about it. So, just like I said, when it comes down to starting a business, a whole bunch of people were starting businesses during the pandemic and they were prospering. I mean, like, big time prospering. I have one girl on my not channel, but my Facebook. She sews clothes. Have another one, and I have two on there that sews clothes. I have a bunch on there that does nails. Like, even when people could not come to get their nails done, they started making the nails. Like, they started designing the nails and selling them. Since their customers or clients couldn't come to them, they was like, okay, you still gonna get these nails though, but we're gonna do it in a different way. So even my sister, she does nails and she designs them and she ships them off. Pink Sugar, shameless plug, I'll jot it down. So nails, people with doing hair, put your mask on, I'll put my mask on, come get your hair braided. So there have been so many people. The pandemic has really helped people a lot when it comes down to financial stability in their businesses, because they were able to take that money and they were able to place it into their business. And also, they looked at it like, I don't ever want to depend on a company anymore for my coins. So if I make a business, only I can fire myself from this business because I'm the CEO, I'm the boss, I'm the one who's going to need employees, I'm the top-notch dog. So many people was like, I'm going to make my own business, come up with whatever, a passion, or what, not come up with a passion, but basically a passion that person already had, and I'm going to be the boss, I'm going to be the CEO, and I'm the only one that can fire myself. And I feel like this pandemic is a world-changing situation, and it had to happen. It had to show people, like, you're more than just a worker. You're more than that. You came down here with skills. You came down here with a passion. You're able to help the world. You're able to bring enlightenment into the world. You're able to bring your skill here because, just like I said, I know a lot of people look at me for me speaking about my rags to riches and how I went from not having money or living with my mom or moving around and not being stable to having money, having two businesses, being a healthcare nurse, getting new cars, buying a house. I know you guys look at me for that, the financial side, but just like I said before, I'm very spiritual as well, like very spiritual. And even though I went from rags to riches physically, spiritually, it helped me. Spiritually, I did a lot of praying, a lot of manifesting, a lot of soul searching, a lot of shadow work. And if you guys don't know what shadow work mean, it basically means I looked at myself. I looked at myself like, okay, Capri, this is what happened. This is what's going to happen. And this is your fault. And this is not your fault. So deal with what you need to deal with in order to enlighten yourself and make yourself better. A lot of us, we don't look at our shadow self. Why? Because we're so busy working all the time, being a mother, being a wife, husband, if there's guys watching my video, being a daughter, being an aunt, being all these things. We don't get to sit down and say, okay, what do I want to bring to the world instead of working a 9 to 5? Now, don't get me wrong. Some people are not entrepreneurs. Everybody cannot be an entrepreneur. Well, then I can't even say that, because back in the day, we all were kind of like entrepreneurs because we traded goods to each other. But I am going to say this. Everybody's not going to be an entrepreneur. So if you do work a 9 to 5 like I do, and let's say that you have something that you just really like to do, like it's your hobby, like shooting pool. Let's say you like to shoot pool. Let's say that you are the bomb.com at shooting pool. Every time you shoot pool, your ball land in the hole or whatever. Get into that. Make a Facebook or a social media account on shooting pool. There's other people out there that like to shoot pool, but they may not be as good as you. So charge $5 and to have a what do you call it? I forgot what it's called. A Patreon. Yeah, charge $5. Make your own little Patreon, showing people how to shoot pool, showing people how to braid, showing people how to do nails. Like, there's money out here. There's over 700 billion people in the world. There's billions of people in the world. Money rotate. It's your birthright to get that anyway. You're gonna get to the money. I'm not gonna say I know someone, but I heard of someone that have a Facebook page. And all this person do is sign up for things, right? Send links out to people on Facebook. And if you click that link under that person, they get $5 or they get 700 points. And that's all they do on their Facebook is send out links. And that's their business, you know, and you can do that too and call it Link It Up. Call the business Link It Up. Click the link. You know, you put a description on what it is. If you click this link, you get 5, I get 5 towards gas, whatever. I do that as well on my Facebook page because it's like a couponing thing. I do it as well. And that person get 5, I get 5. So it's like you have to think of things that you can do to get to the money. It's money out here to be made. And during this pandemic, all you do is have time. That's all you got is time. Because you really shouldn't be going nowhere unless you're going to work or going to get grocery. And then you don't even have to go nowhere to get grocery because you could order it to your house or you could order it, pick it up, and come back home. So there is money to be made. And I, myself, during this pandemic, have been sitting down thinking about how I can make even more coins because just like I said, even though I'm in healthcare, if y'all go back and look at my video on me getting suspended from my job for something that didn't even have nothing to do with me, nothing. Just like I said, these people, these CEOs, these bosses, they can fire you, especially in the state of South Carolina. They can fire you or lay you off for no reason at all. None. Like, I didn't even have a chance to plead my case. Like, it had nothing to do with me. And I was laid off for like a month, 2 weeks and 2 days or something like that. No coins, y'all. No coins. I lost well over $2,000. Well over for sure. $2,000 because I get paid every week. So, just like I said, think of a business. This is the pandemic. I'm not sure if they're giving out another stimulus check. They were back and forth with the second stimulus check. 5 out of 10, they probably may. During next year, like January, February, they may get out another stimulus check because a new president is in office and it's going to make him look good or whatever if he does. Because I know Trump gave out a stimulus check just to make himself look good. Thank you, Trump, but goodbye. Yeah, just think of what you can do that's you're passionate about, that it doesn't matter if you get paid or not. Hopefully you do get paid, but it doesn't matter if you're getting paid or not. Get them coins, honey. Get them coins. One more thing before I go. In my neighborhood, I have an app on my phone. It's like our neighborhood watch because I don't live in an HOA, but we do have a neighborhood watch app. And there was a young man targeting, and I don't know if I'm saying that right, targeting older audience, because you got to know who your audience is when you're selling things. And he was like, I will cut your grass depending on how big your yard is, you know. And there was so many older people was like, hey, what's your number? This young man has made well over $300-400. And I'm going to be honest with you, it's probably within a week because I live in an older neighborhood, a well-established neighborhood where they love to take care of their lawn. And these older people don't be playing about their lawn, honey. Like, this older couple just went on there and said, my husband is too old to hang lights. They hang lights, y'all. They want to pay somebody just to hang the light at the top. They said it was just a light that need to be hung at the top. I was about to tell my husband, listen, go on down there and help them people hang them lights. You know what I'm saying? They paying out here. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's money to be made. It is money to be made. If you love teaching, if you love children, the internet, right now, the internet is everything, honey. You can get online like I am, help them kids. Listen, get online and be like, little boy, 1 + 1 is what? 2 + 1, you know, show the cards, all that. You can do all of that and make money. So I'm not going to sit on here and give you all the ways to make money. I'm just saying, during this pandemic time, no one's leaving the house. If you don't pay nothing, besides, you know, you got to pay your mortgage. Well, you need your water. But pay that internet bill, internet bill, because you need light to get internet. But pay that internet bill, you know what I'm saying? And get online and start doing something online. A tutorial in charge. Get a Patreon. Do something. But I'm not going to hold you guys because it's already this video too long. But I was just sitting here packing orders, and I was just thinking, like, you know, I'm thinking, God, like, the universe is amazing because everything is happening in my favor for my business. Like, I'm shipping out orders and everything. Y'all shop PMG or hit me up for couponing with Capri. Or even if you want me to talk to you about financials, how I went from rags to riches. I tell you guys on here, but if you want to like more in depth in how I started, y'all hit your girl up. Email me. And let me get the rest of these orders out because I got to be to work. You know what I'm saying? So I love you guys. And COVID is still out there. So wash your hands. Wash your... I love you guys. Bye.